Hey guys, welcome back to another beer review with Sorry Sam. We are at the amazing, remarkable House of Brews in Jensen Beach, and I was so excited when he said I could film here. This is one of my favorite beer places. I love going. This is like our little hidey hole that I've introduced it. Well, my friend Landon, which you guys have met, has introduced it to me, and then I've been coming here as much as I can. I love this spot. I can't stress it enough. He prepared, Brent, the guy here, is awesome. He prepared everything for me. And you not only get a beer list here, you get a beer catalog. Look at this. There's so many different beers on tap. He's got 70 beers on tap right at this very moment. So there's always something for you guys. And with that being said, what I did for this video is that I tried to pick a bunch of different random beers, and you could tell from the different colors and everything like that. And so just to show the wide variety and everything that you can get here at the House of Brews. And again, I can't stress it enough. If you're in the area, come here. You need to do it. With that being said, what I have today for is the Founders CBS. I actually had the stout version on tap, and then this is just the regular version. I wanted to mention that, but they got, again, or the Nitro version. I'm sorry, not the stout, the Nitro version. And next on the list, we have the Ghost in the Machine by Parish Brewing. And all of these are pretty heavy hitters too, which is awesome. You'll be feeling good by the end of the night. And then finally, we have a personal favorite. We have the Kentucky Barrel Ale by Lexington. And again, 3 completely different brews to have on tap and stuff like that, but he's got them all here. It's nuts. And thank you guys again for clicking on. If you already haven't, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help. But without further ado, let's get into these excellent beers that I got prepared. I'm so excited to film this. I'm like jittering. I probably messed up this whole intro, but it'll be fun nonetheless. So cool, we'll get right into it. So the first one we're going to be doing today is the Founders CBS Stout, the Nitro edition. And it's a really cool bottle. I didn't even get a chance to look at these bottles beforehand. I picked out the beers, and then that's another thing. If you guys want to take these beers home, he has a whole build your own 6-pack, and I'll put some B-roll in this and stuff while I'm talking about it. And you can, build your own beer to take home if you like stuff. Another thing, he's got sodas here that are phenomenal. It's the best cream soda I've ever had. But enough, I digress. But it's a really cool, I like the bottle on this. It's a nice horse. It's simple. It's nothing too crazy. A lot of times all these beers, they try to make, something that jumps out at you. But there's a certain sophistication to it that makes it, nice to have just something simple where you don't got to explain what the heck are you drinking to everybody that sees it. But this is a 11.3%, so it's definitely one of the higher beers, you can have and stuff. And being a nitro stout, they normally are. The color of it, I'm sure you guys could have picked it out if you know what a stout is and stuff. Black as the night, as it should be. And with the nitros, again, you can see the bubbles. You get a nice little show when you order a nitro, when you do it. And I don't know, I'm excited to do it. I don't normally drink stouts, but it's very, I don't know, it's a whole, party for your taste buds. You get the senses, you smell it, taste, it's a whole ride. It's like a little roller coaster. But we'll move on right to the smell test. Ooh. Oh, it smells nice. It smells like a nice, almost chocolatey, and even like a little bit of coffee in it and stuff. Oh, this is nice. All my friends who like stouts are probably jealous right now that I get to do this. But without further ado, we'll give it the old try. Cheers, guys. Ooh. Well, that's really rich. Oh, I like that a lot. If you guys watch me, I drink sours all the time. That's always my go-to. So this is definitely out of my plethora of elements, but oh my gosh, it's delightful. It's really good. It's really full-bodied. You get a nice nutty texture in it. Again, there's like a little bit of, it's almost like a caramel. Again, I don't even drink coffee, but it's almost like a caramelly coffee to it. Oh, it's really good. You know who does drink coffee? It's my girlfriend who's right behind the camera. Would you like to try it and tell me if it tastes like a coffee or something, or chocolatey? This is Sam again. You guys want to try it?
Oh, it smells very chocolatey.
Mm-hmm. It's good, right?
It is. It's very smooth.
Wow, this is mind-blowing to me for somebody who doesn't like beer.
It's very yeah, it's very like coffee tasting, like a very like mocha.
Mm-hmm.
Like Starbucks mocha.
Absolutely. So I'll read more about it.
Mm.
So for the first time ever, Founders Brewing Company is releasing a draft-only nitrogen carbonated version of the most popular beer retailers across the nation, which is the CBS. And born with stumbled upon with bourbon barrels that had a previous housed maple syrup, we opted to put the same base beer as KBS, an imperialized version of the breakfast stout, in the maple barrels after one taste. After the maple barrels, after one taste, we knew we had something special. It really is. It's delicious. I haven't had a stout this good in a while.
It's pretty good.
It's very good.
I'm gonna skedaddle on.
Sure, that sounds good. Rich maple syrup roasted with, there it is, roasted coffee and velvety chocolate. Yeah, if I could describe it, it's like coffee chocolate. It's so good, I can't even... Again, for a stout, I don't even like stouts. I'm very pleased with this, and you guys ought to come and try it out for yourselves. Number 15 on the tab. And filling it up, chocolate melted together with can only be described as transcendental drinking. Very nice. Again, 11.3% Founders Brewing Company. Very good beer. Very, very good beer. You could get it all at the House of Brews. All right, we'll get right on to the next one then. So our next one on our list today is the Parish Ghost in the Machine Double IPA by Parish, and this is, like the name says, a DIPA. So very heavy hitting, very hoppy, as DIPAs are categorized as and stuff like that. But it's really cool. I like the bottle on it. Again, it's got all the hops in the skull. It's a little darker, but it's really cool. The name really stuck out at me and stuff when I was looking at it, and it's got very pleasing colors and satisfying. And this is number 47 on the tap list. So if you guys are into DIPAs, definitely come down, try this one here at the House of Brews. But enough of me rambling. We'll go on to the smell test, and it's very hoppy, very hazy. You kind of it's a really thick beer. Like I can't see anything, which is good. Normally that's a nice thicker, full-bodied beer. Ooh. Oh, it almost smells like it's nice. I got the list in front of me of like what's describing it, but I don't know if I should read it just yet. But oh, it smells so good. I can't. All right, enough of that. So we'll move on to the taste test. Oh, it mellows out right away. It's kind of like a little punch right in your mouth, right as in the beginning of it. As it first hit my lips, I tasted the hoppiness of it and everything. And I mean, again, it's a DIPA, it's 8%. I expected that much, but it really smooths out as you're drinking it, and it's got. Again, it's powerful in the beginning, but it smooths out. It's really smooth. Like this is a dangerous beer to drink at 8%, and I'm really enjoying it. The color's nice. It's actually surprisingly easy to throw back, even though it's a DIPA. Most of the time, they're very hoppy, very you taste all the barley in it and everything like that. But this is delightful. So we'll read more about it, and they have written. Welcome to the future. Our collective human consciousness, or ghost in the machine, has gained a tolerance for hops beyond what mankind has ever known before. This double IPA is a necessary outcome brewed with the obscene qualities of hand-selected Citra hops from our favorite farm in Yakima Villa, Wisconsin. It's a Wisconsin beer. And, cool. Actually, no, it's from Louisiana, but the hops are from Wisconsin. So, cool, yeah, again, for an 8% double IPA, this is super enjoyable, super smooth. 10 out of 10, there's nothing wrong with it. We'll get right on to the last one then. Cheers, guys. So the last one we're doing today is the Kentucky Bourbon Ale by Lexington Brewing Company. And again, really nice, simple bottle to it. It's got a nice gold. If you look in it, it's got all the beer kegs and stuff, which is really cool, like all the wooden the wooden barrels and stuff. Again, for it being a Kentucky Bourbon Ale, that's what you want. So, but I have had this beer before, and it's really, really smooth, really good beer. It's one of Landon's favorites, and I know he's going to be mad that I'm drinking it without him, but I've even seen people put a little marshmallow in the beer itself, and you can drink it with that, and it's delightful, even though it's not so much a s'more beer or anything like that, but I thought it was good. I thought it was interesting. It stuck out to me. But, so the beer itself, again, it looks almost just like your standard lager, but it's got a nice, like caramelly color to it, and it's a nice, pretty beer to look at, and you can kind of see through it, and so it's not, incredibly hazy or anything like that. But we'll move right on to the smell test. Ooh, smells like high percentage. This is an 8.2%, by the way. So they're all of these beers are pretty heavy hitters and stuff. And excuse me, he's got such a plethora and a variety of beers in here. You gotta come in here and experience it. Everybody I bring in is always like, holy smokes, I didn't even know there were this many beers to try. Again, you normally get a little thing, and he's got a big food list too. The jalapeno cheese stuffed pretzels are to die for. You can get them with garlic butter and all that. Always, again, just one-stop shop here at the House of Brews in Jensen. But enough of me rambling. Did the smell? It smells strong. It doesn't. Normally, there's a caramel version of this, I'm pretty sure, and it smells like caramel. But this is good. Again, you get the Kentucky Bourbon Ale, and it's a delightful beer. Cheers, guys. Oh, it's nice. It's so smooth. It's almost warming. It really. I was gonna say it cleanses your palate, but it doesn't do that. It exuberates your palate. It's so flavorful. It's nice. It's smooth. It's really not strong. You do get a little bite, right at the sides of the tongue. But I don't know if I should have done that. But it's really a delightful beer to drink, and I can't stress it enough. Come here, just do it. First beer's on me if you see me. But more about it. So the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale, our Kentucky Ale is aged up to 6 weeks in freshly decanted bourbon barrels for some of Kentucky's finest distilleries. Subtle yet familiar flavors of vanilla and oak. It's very vanilla-y. You can really. It's almost like an ice cream, I want to say. A very alcoholic ice cream. And these are imparted into our special ales that rest with charred barrels, pleasantly smooth and robust. It really is. And this is brewed in Lexington, Kentucky in the United States, as the barrel says and everything like that. But really, really smooth beer. Again, I highly enjoyed it. You guys should try it too. Landon, you'll be jealous. And with that, we'll get right into the end of it, and it's going to be hard picking out a favorite for this one, but it goes nothing. Cheers, guys. So those were the 3 beers we had to try today, and I don't even. It was hard picking a favorite. It may have been a biased opinion on it, but before I say that, please, again, if you're looking for a place with great food, great beers, come to the House of Brews in Jensen. It's incredible. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite places. It's a really cool environment. I brought my parents here and they loved it. And they're, again, 30 plus years older than me. And so it's great for all ages and stuff. It's an excellent hangout. They got pool, darts, and you guys can probably see it behind me and stuff. And excellent, just everything. It's a wonderful experience here at the House of Brews. But without further ado, favorite I decided to pick, and I don't even think I'm going to do a best to worst type of situation just because they were all good, and there wasn't a beer where I was like, oh, that wasn't that good. They were all like, it was hard, but I had to go with me just being me, and it's my channel, so I'll pick the beers I want type of thing. But I greatly enjoyed the Ghost in the Machine DIPA. It was incredible. It was delicious. It was really, again, I was amazed with how smooth it was for how, again, it's 8.3%, so it's a very high percentage alcoholic beer, and it's for how smooth it was right at the end. And I think a part of me picked it because it might be the easiest one to chug too. So there was that going into it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's just, again, once you guys get a chance to come to the House of Brews in Jensen, do it. Excellent. Brent here is amazing. He's an awesome guy. He'll take care of you. The service is always good here as well. So without further ado, cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. God bless if I don't make it through this. Thanks, guys, again. Have a good rest of your day.